Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, I am Silvia L. I'm also with Good Hair Days 98. And if you like my videos, please like, share, and subscribe. Today's subject is going to be about brushes and combs. Yes, I know it sounds kind of like, but it's just how often should I change them? How long do they last? Do I have to change them often? Am I ever supposed to get rid of them? So we're gonna go into that right now. So your brushes and combs normally should last from 1 year to two. However, if you care for them by cleaning and disinfecting your brushes and combs, they will last the full 2 years. And in order for you to get them to last you that long, you must clean them at least once a month. Like you would do your makeup brushes. They get too dirty, your makeup brushes, and then they start creating pimples and bad skin. So we want to do the same thing with the brushes and the combs because they collect our natural oils, they collect debris, they collect peach fuzz from blankets and so on and so forth. So in order to care for them, you want to get a nice big bucket or a container with lukewarm water closer to hot. You want to put 1 or 2 tablespoons of vinegar and soak them for 2 hours. Or you can also just soak them overnight. And this is for your home use only. Now, as a professional, we sanitize all of our hair brushes and combs after every customer. But this, we're talking mainly about how to take care of them at home. If you don't like the smell of vinegar, then you can go ahead and use a gentle shampoo just to remove the debris and the oils from your combs and brushes. And then now I'm just going to go over some of the brushes that I like and how to use them. So one of my favorite for when you have children or kids around is a wet brush. You can use this to help untangle while the hair is wet. This helps not to rip or create more splittings. And it brushes, somehow the brittles of the brush run right through the hair, creating an easy, smooth, gliding reaction to help untangle. And for adults, I like to use, if you're going to blow dry style your hair, I like to use first a paddle brush. This removes at least 50% of the water retention before I move on to my favorite 370 volumizer round brush to give me a little bit of curl and lots of volume. So if it's at least right to up to 50%, then you put a less direct heat on the hair, avoiding hair damage. And then this one is also similar to a paddle brush, but the bristles are different. They're larger and shorter, and these I use to smooth out the hair when I'm putting it up in a ponytail or a bun to keep all the hair, the flyaway hair in place. That one I like it because when you're working with kids, they move around a lot, and this smooths and it's easier for you to put it up. Now, with something like this is how I know it's time to get rid of my brush. It's got all this chipping and it's losing the plastic coverage from the bristles that you don't want to use anymore because you don't want to scratch your scalp. Scratching your scalp creates scabbing, and then it creates a bad habit where it trains you, or you get trained yourself to start picking at your scalp, and it causes irritation, and it's unnecessary. Then I have a white tooth comb, which is wonderful for detangling long curly hair. You want to start picking from the bottom to the top so you don't rip through your hair. Always the purpose is not to rip, pull, and tug to not damage the cuticle of your hair. Then this one is just for boys. I like to say dad, uncle, tío, brother. It's just a nice sturdy comb so they can use and feel comfortable knowing that they're not going to bend or break it in half. And then in order for you to clean your combs before pre-soaking them, you want to invest in one of these combs, because this, you run it through the bristles of your comb or maybe your brush, and it starts taking out and lifting all the hair that's tangled at the root, at the base of the brush. And you want to get rid of all that, because you don't want to soak your brushes in the water, in the clean water, because then everything's just going to stick to it. So you want to invest in something like this to help you move and lift everything that's at the base of your brushes. Now, another little thing I've noticed is sometimes you have this little white, I think it's like dust or more like fuzz from the sheets at night. Well, if your brush is collecting that, it's a good sign. That means it's comb, it's doing its purpose. Because once the brush stops collecting that, then that means it's probably no good. The plastic at the base starts getting to break, and it starts getting water starts getting in there, and you don't want to keep those brushes anymore, because now it's just creating bacteria. So now that I gave you a couple of tips, I hope you enjoyed my video, and you share it with everybody else, and I hope you start creating a good habit of cleaning and switching off your brushes and combs. Talk to you all later, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.